flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. When this race continues, things continue in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get that back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. Week number 21 of the Go Fast Racing League Down to Mike's Truck Series. We are here for the playoff race, the Texas 165. 6 drivers trying to make it into the round of 4. This is race number 2 of round number 3. Then next week, of course, Phoenix, and then we'll have our final 4 here in a couple weeks to see who's running for a championship at Homestead, Miami on November 16th. First off, I want to let you all know who is in the chase before we get all into the details and stuff. It is Kyle Frame, Todd Cray, Eric Spencer, Kurt Smith, Aaron Fowler, and Mr. Eric Borelli. Right now, Borelli and Aaron Fowler be the last of the 2 guys that really need to do something here. Eric Borelli, 26 points out at the moment. And at the moment, he's actually about, how many is that? 21? Yeah, 21 behind Aaron Fowler and about 22 behind Kurt Smith. So we'll see if Eric and Aaron can do something here tonight. I'm looking forward towards the race though. This race only 110 laps. And it's a good field here tonight. 24 drivers on the charts tonight. And a lot of them looking to try to get in. Well, they ain't going to make the chase, but they're looking to try to get in and win a race here this week. And right now, newcomer Justin Krasinski, and if you don't know much about Justin, super fast driver as he tries to get in and win another race. He's currently on top of the board alongside Michael Travarti and James Finn. Just met Tyler Cox, Brandon Puffenberger, and Landon Lacey, Joshua Banks, Kyle Frame, Aaron Fowler, your top 10. Got about 1 minute left here in practice before we get qualifying underway. 2 laps in qualifying, and then we'll get the race started. And as I said, it should be a fun race. You can look real fast at your weather. Very cold night. 76 degrees late afternoon skies. However, the wind going to be a factor. 13 miles an hour out of the east, so that could be some problems with trucks racing side by side to take some air off these things. 1.46 miles. The track length, and the track tip's actually not 103, it's actually only 80, I believe, so just ignore that. So qualifying should be starting here in about 20 seconds or so, and I'm gonna be honest, really looking at the time, I know Krasinski had a little bit of draft, but that's somebody that's going to watch. Of course, you got to watch Travarti, and got to watch Joshua Banks, who's back in 8th as well. He's always up towards the front. There's a lot of really talented drivers in here that could walk out of here with the win, and that could be big. The mic sounds horrible in the broadcast. Alright, let me fix it. That should be good, guys. I think it was just too loud. Let me read the chat. Sorry, I didn't have it up. Oh, okay. Alright. That should be a little bit better. I had to lower it a little bit. It was way too loud. And I don't know why it changes from week to week. It's strange. Anyway, practice or qualifying now underway. Skylar out on track. And for people that don't know, Skylar running a special paint scheme. We don't know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice we have. GoFastRace.us got Bob Wilson on top of the window. Top 1 Diabetes. For anybody that don't know Bob's story, you can check him out on Facebook at Team 3D. He is a juvenile, of course, but juvenile diabetes always a big thing. So Skylar's running his car with his name on it, and yeah, I mean it's a big thing for him, and I know it's a big thing for Skylar as well to be able to do that. So here comes Skylar, working through turns 3 and 4. And across the start-finish line, Skylar Allen. First lap, 29.157. Probably going to need to improve on his second lap. Let's hop over to Todd Cray, one of our chase drivers, and the number 21 car. Currently comes into tonight second in the standings, 5 points behind Kyle Frame. And it looks like Todd Cray's going to qualify currently 11th, so he's definitely looking to improve on his second lap. Aaron Fowler going to need a good run as well. We'll see how he actually does. Let's hop on board with the driver of the 4 car. Running out bottom line. These guys can go wide open for at least 10 laps from what I was told, or 8 or 9 laps, give or take on that some. But I was told they can go quite a bit on this set, or with this set of tires, they can go wide open for a long time. Dylan Rosen in number 19 right now, currently 11th. He is about to put down his second lap, so we'll see if he improves. Of course, Jester Kaczynski, Tyler Cox, Todd Cray, Joshua Banks, Kyle Frame, your top 5. Across the start-finish line, Dylan's going to try to jump up. That's a pretty good lap. 28.771 puts him up to 5th, knocking Kyle Frame back a couple spots. John Ronaldo, see him down the mics. That is the sponsor of the league as well. Good to have John back in here running again. Been a while. So Rhett Standing Water hit the wall in the number 04. He is currently 17th at the moment. Now 18th. He may drop a little bit more here since he did hit the wall. You see him on pit road. Hopefully he'll be okay. Let's see. Anybody else out on track at the moment? John Morris coming out turn 4. Let's see if he can improve. He did improve. It's going to be a good lap for the 43. Third place. Wow. 28.750. A great lap for that 43 car. Truck. Whatever you want to call it. Jester Kaczynski, Landon Lacey, John Morris, Tyler Cox, Todd Cray, your top 5. Looks like that everybody's qualifying lap is done with the exception of Austin Marion, Eric Minch. And of course, if they don't get out there and do it, actually, they are actually out on track. I don't remember who I'm talking about. There's Austin Marion and Eric Minch right there beside him. Eric running a different paint scheme tonight as well. So we're just waiting until they cross the line, and we'll be good to go there. I got about 30 seconds, I think, or so left in qualifying, and we'll be ready to go. Let me know, guys, if my mic is still super loud, and I will try my best to fix it. Should be good now, but you never know. Things happen. I don't know why it was low or loud in the first place. It's kind of strange. So there goes Eric Mitch across the start-finish line. And everybody did get their laps in. I do know we got a couple guys starting at the back because I don't think they got their entire 20 laps in, so we'll have a couple of EOLs. Tyler Cox, I know, is one of them. Let's get a look at our grid. Justin Krasinski, Landon Lacey in that front row. John Morris, Tyler Cox, who we think will be dropping back to the back. Todd Cray, Joshua Banks in row number 3. Row number 4, we got Dylan Vose, Brandon Puffenberger. Row number 5, Kyle Frame, Michael Trevarthian rounds out your top 10. Keep your eye on both of them guys. Of course, Kyle Frame is in the chase. Trevarthian been really good as of late. Kurt Smith also in the chase alongside the 81 of Derek Pemberton. Jeff Smith, the 61. He is running a yellow number. You can see it. And that is for his dad, for awareness for, I believe it's called CRPS or CPRS. I believe it's CPRS. So, thinking of his dad as well. Thoughts and prayers going out to him and his family. Gene, I don't know if you're watching, but definitely thinking. Eric Spencer, Eric Borelli, 75 and a 78. James Finn, Skylar Allen. Skylar Allen running a different paint scheme tonight in that 96. The 4, the 04, Aaron Fowler, Rhett Standing Water. Chris Grandell, John Ronaldo. Eric Minch, Austin Marion. And some late news as we start to roll here. As Justin Krasinski leads us off anyway. No black flags for qualifying, but however the EOL 16, 60, and 04 for not meeting the 20-lap penalty. So Tyler Cox going back to the back. Rhett Standing Water going back to the back. James Finn going back to the back as well. So I'll have some traffic to make up. He's got plenty of time, 110 laps. This race ain't very long though. Still loud? Dang. Try it now and see if that's any better. If not, I know what it is. Let me fix it real fast. There we go. That should be better. As the pace car pulls in, the green flag is out, and we're off to racing. Here for the Texas 165 playoff race, as we're side by side going down into turn number 1. Up front, Justin Krasinski, Landon Lacey, John Morris trying to put a pass on the inside of the 35. It looks like that high side is going to help Landon just a little bit. But John's really still putting some pressures. Now looking back to the inside once again, trying to bring Todd Cray alongside him. Joshua Banks works on the high side of the 43 as well. It does look like Landon's going to be able to clear John for now as they work out of turn 4. Now the inside or outside of Joshua going to try to make the same kind of pass that Landon did. Landon's already running that higher line. Back in the spring race that we raced here, we did see cars running the higher line, especially in the later part of the race. So I would not be surprised if we see that same type of, I guess, aspect come in for this race. All right. Jeff Smith starting to work his way up a little bit. Started in 10th, up for 3 spots now as he works on right in front of Derek Pemberton. There's a battle right up in front of him, Michael Trevarthian and Brandon Puffenberger. This is a probably good one to watch. Oh, there was a wreck. The 19, Dylan Vose saves it. No, we're piled up. 61, I think, was in it as well. What happened? Seen a 19. Got loose. Came back down across into Jeff Smith. And is Jeff blown up? I hope not. Oh my. Jeff Smith, unfortunately, going to end his night early, it looks like. That was a big one. I'm trying to go back one more time, get a better view. Car chase. There we go. There was one car blown up on the bottom. It looked like, I don't know who else that was. The 04 of Rhett Standywater is blown up on the bottom. Oh, okay. Him and John were not. Whoa, there was another wreck that happened right here. This is what caused the checkup for the guys that came back around. It actually started up front with the 69 of Kurt Smith. So this is multiple wrecks, guys. I'm trying to sort it all out. It looks like Kurt may have gotten to the wall above the 13. Was Eric Spencer involved as well? This could be big for points. Wow. And then, of course, as that went on, there was a checkup. So, pit road's open. And a lot of guys coming up pit road. Krasinski, Joshua Bates, John Morris staying out. Everybody else on pit road. Looks like James Finn staying out as well. That should be a little bit better now. We'll try it again and see if that helps. I'm having to mess with my levels. I hope it don't go back up. Let me know if it does raise back up. What's going on with my mic tonight, though? I don't know what it is exactly. I hope that fixes it. So a bunch of guys on pit road. A lot of them is getting damage repaired, but Justin Krasinski right now still leading the way here in Texas Motor Speedway. We'll step away, get a quick break. Let me know if my mic's fixed, by the way. Back here at Homestead, back here at Texas, we're about to go back green. It is Justin Krasinski, Joshua Banks up front, two teammates leading the way right now over John Morris. It's kind of a surprise to see Morris up there. He's done a great job. James Finn, Derek Pemberton and Landon Lacey. Top 5 do not take tires. Green flag back out. And right now, it is pretty good job so far of Krasinski and Banks. They're both doing a really good job. Joshua actually made up a lot of spots because of he stayed out on pits, but he is up 4 spots from where he originally started back in 6th, and we're double file all the way throughout the field. Also, Skylar Allen's starting to make a move up through the field. He is now up to 9th, and he did come down pit road, take 4 fresh tires. Tyler Cox has worked his way back up a little bit. Derek Pemberton making contact there with the 60 car right in front of Todd Cray. Of course, Todd in the chase as well. Riding on board the 81 truck. As they go 2 by 2 behind him. It is Todd Cray, James Finn, Michael Sparky, Landon Lacey, Tyler Cox side by side. Then Skylar Allen, actually James Loretto and Skylar Allen, who is battling for the top 10 spots. They work off turn number 2. Let's hop on board up at our spotter stand. This is a little bit different camera we're trying to use tonight. This is from the spotter's view that some guys use as they work out of turn number. I like this view personally for a spotter stand instead of the middle because you can see really good throughout the entire track. Besides right there, you can't see exactly what's happening in front, but the rest of it really good. So yeah, it's a pretty cool looking view that we're running tonight. Something a little bit different. Mark Wilson, good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you're back in here checking us out. Showed Skylar's truck a minute ago. There you go. Bob Wilson on the side. Name above the window. Of course, juvenile diabetes on the back. Always a big thing. As we are 4 wide. Derek Pemberton on the bottom, getting shuffled out. These guys are going to run this close for a long time, too, because of they can run wide open for about 8 laps. You can see right here, Derek did fall back. Now, remember, Derek actually came down pit road, but he missed his box. So, right now, he's running right in front of that 96 Skylar Allen. And Skylar took a peek to the inside. Derek's going to slowly close the door. This is right below Austin Mary, and this could be, if we have any trouble, this could be where it happens at. It looks like, now Derek going back up to the high line to arc it in. Skylar also looking underneath Austin as well for the 11th spot, I believe. No, I'm sorry, this is for 12. We're riding on board with Skylar Allen as Austin Marion gets in front of him. Derek Pemberton going to wash up the track a little bit. And this could be fast because look at the closing speed that Skylar was carrying. Derek came down a little bit too early. And I don't know if Skylar actually got any damage from that. I do see some damage on the nose, but I don't think that's from that. I think that was something else. I don't see it on the back of Derek's truck. But should be okay. It ain't going to hurt him. It's just a little crinkled. Nothing too serious. You see right there the 78 of Eric Borelli. I'm not used to seeing that number on Eric's truck. Usually see the number 14, but he is running the number 78 tonight. As he will pass Derek. Eric's going to have a big run tonight, that's for sure, if he wants a chance at this championship. Back up towards the front, Todd Cray running out John Morris. And Morris has done a good job. Cray's looking to the inside now, going into turn number 1. We'll see if he's able to complete the pass side by side. See Morris actually going to give up 2 spots. Trevarthian is there as well, and at number 31 Chevrolet, and he will take it. So Morris falls back to now 5th place. Right behind them is the 3 trucks. James Finn, Landon Lacey, Tyler Cox. Here comes Landon looking to take over the 6th spot from the 60. Remember, James Finn stayed out on tires We do have to expect them to be on pit road here within the next 15 laps or so. Talking about Justin Krasinski and them, if we stay green. We know they can go about 35 laps. It may be a little bit more than that now that they did have that caution, but we'll see if it continues like that. Eric Borelli, Skylar Allen for 12th place. Also throw Eric Spencer in this mix as well. Of course, Eric Spencer in the chase. Eric Borelli right now in the chase. Spencer right now running third in points right now. He's only 7 points behind Kyle Frame and 5 points behind Todd Cray. Speaking of Kyle Frame, not where he wants to be right now. 16. So if the race was to end right now, it would be Todd Cray taking the points lead. We just had someone getting to the wall. Was that Eric Spencer got to the wall? Or Eric Borelli? Oh, Skylar almost got into it. It caused the field to check up slightly. It is okay, though. Oh, there's contact between two teammates. Eric Borelli and Eric Spencer's in it as well. Derek Pemberton involved, nowhere to go. Not sure what happened there. Looked like Eric came up a little bit too wide. Maybe wasn't clear. Yeah, he came up onto the 96. Skylar's going to be okay, but the 81, Eric Spencer to 75, not good. Look at that hit. Not good with that. Watch this. Wow. That is absolutely insane. And he got stuck inside the catch fence. And that's a tough break for Eric, man. Eric Spencer and Eric Borelli both, because both of them in the chase. We'll see what happens. We're going to bring in Derek Pemberton now. He'll move in and finish the broadcast out with me since he is out. He usually does after he wrecks out. So we'll go ahead and bring Derek in. Derek, you was behind that. You really didn't have anywhere to go. What did you see?
Looks like somebody turned somebody there. It was, I don't exactly know cars, but I know someone turned somebody
Honestly,
up in the outside wall.
It looked like Eric Borelli turned Skylar Allen, which is a little strange. That's weird. You don't see that out of Borelli.
Yeah, the thing is, though, there was a lot of guys that aren't racing like themselves tonight. I'll say that because I got ran into by some guys that I've been running, like, literally, I haven't even touched all year, and they were running all over me tonight. So, you know, that it don't surprise me tonight, though. You know, a lot of guys are really racing hard tonight, which is honestly a good thing. But, you know, it's one of those things, I guess, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm watching the replay. Yeah, I mean, what happened is whenever Borelli got sent back up the track, I was already committed.
Spencer as well. He got caught up in the catch fence, ended his night. He was in the chase. And unfortunately for him, he's not going to be able to continue. I don't know what it's going to do as far as points goes, because I'm going to be honest, Eric Borelli's in a must-win next week. If he don't go out and win Phoenix, he's eliminated. I mean, it's that simple.
You know, I was about to ask that. You know, how do the points look without, especially because Borelli was in that.
Borelli was in it. Spence was running third. That's the two it really hurt. Eric Spence has that little bit of a point buffer because he was third. But it's really going to come down to what happens to Aaron Fowler tonight. If Aaron goes out and has a good night, it's going to push Eric Spencer possibly all the way back. And it could depend on what Kurt Smith. Looks like Kurt Smith got some damage as well from earlier wreck. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of things could still happen as far as points go. That's a little interesting, though. I did not expect what happened to Eric, and that's something you don't see out of him very much. So I'm not sure entirely what happened with that.
You know, like I said, it's really aggressive driving, I think, early on in this race. So, you know, it's It's kind of a shock. I figured, these guys would, understand that it's 110 laps, but you know what? Some of these guys really want to get up to the front really quick. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast, and these guys seem like, some of these guys are racing like it's a chase race. Some of these guys aren't racing like it.
All right, guys. So what I did, by the way, I did just fix my mic. I actually turned off my mic gain. I didn't know it was actually on that high, so I just cut it off. So it should be good. Whenever I get a little loud, I like yelling.
Unless you're young like me. What night was it? Tuesday?
Last night?
No, it was Tuesday night.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That was.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So right now your top three: Justin Krasinski, Todd Cray, Landon Lacey, Michael Trevarthy, and Tyler Cox. And I'm still impressed with John Morris tonight. He qualified up in third. Doing a good job right now in sixth. James Finn, Aaron Fowler right there is in eighth. James Loretto is in ninth. Kyle Frame is in 10th. And Joshua Banks, he was on pit road a long time. Why was he on pit road that long? I bet he went to the bathroom.
Probably.
Yeah, he did. He don't have no damage. He was on pit. He was in his pit box for 59 seconds. So I guess he went to the bathroom again like he did last week.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back, and there's one lap I want to see is whenever we were almost 4 wide. I want to go back, and I'm trying to find that lap. Whenever we were, I mean, like I said, I mean, it almost looked like pack racing,
It kind of reminded me a lot of like what we see at Daytona and Talladega, honestly.
I mean, everybody's all over the place,
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I'll tell you, it's fun. I'll tell you that it was a lot of fun, but it was kind of stressful.
How many laps did you run full throttle?
I was still on a full throttle, and what lap? Yeah,
Wow.
thing is, I didn't even take tires. I missed my pit box actually.
Yeah, we seen you miss it. And that's strange though. If they're still running full throttle. I mean, that was a 26 lap run for you. What, 24 lap run?
Yeah, so, I mean, it was fairly long, but I mean, I already had so much damage. I think I mean, I had enough damage. I think that it was
That's
really
crazy.
wasn't helping me any. But surprisingly, I still had 0x from all that damage that I had.
What?
Yeah, I think.
Flags out.
Well, except for the one with Borelli.
Tyler Cox.
Oh,
all
big
over the
checkup.
back. Yeah, Tyler Cox was going back with 35 teammate, and had to get out of that and check up the inside line a little bit. Ooh, I thought somebody blinked back here and scared me to death. It was Joshua blinked. I thought he was
Joshua's having
outside. He's had
Joshua's
trouble
having
the last few weeks.
By the way, Eric Borelli, he got the EOL and has just disconnected. So
yeah,
that's
I think he took a hard hit and he blew up. So
sorry about that.
I really feel bad for Eric Spencer, man.
And he just disconnected as well.
Yeah, that's horrible for him because he was the one I was really intrigued with that made this far and had a chance to make the Final Four. And he's still got a chance. He really, honestly, and I don't like wishing luck on nobody. He needs Aaron Fowler to have somewhat of a bad run, and that's a lot to wish for.
Yeah.
This is a familiar sight, our top three. As Tyler Coskett and Todd Cray, we've seen this time and time again. For guys that don't know, this is a familiar group from the league that I used to run, the CFR Championship. This is who would always be up front, these three.
Yeah, that, and
Joe.
Yeah, let's say, and Joe, as the 4 car lost a lot of speed right there. Don't exactly know what happened there. He's continuing to fall back. The 13's passing him, the 43's passing him. No. Must say he was down on the bottom, so I don't know. See, that just did. I was watching that from the spotter's view, and I could see the.
Maybe he hit the apron, did he?
Yep, I could honestly see that.
Okay. That's possibly what it was. Because he looks like he is going to give up 8 well to John Morris. John's been very impressive. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to say, here's something that I've noticed. Dylan Vose is hanging out in the back. Does he have damage?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, I know why he's hanging out back there now.
He got involved in that first wreck, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I think.
That first wreck was actually 2 wrecks involved. We got a battle for the lead.
It's actually, we got a lap
car here. That's Brett Spann water before he's going to go to the high line and move out of the way of these guys.
With a little bit of. Right there, though, I saw Landon. He takes a little bit wider of an approach there.
Skylar Allen. You got to feel bad for Skylar. I mean, he got involved in that wreck. He's on the bottom. He didn't have time to move up, but you got to kind of feel bad for Skylar as well.
Oh, he came back up the. Oh, yeah, I thought. Ooh.
You got to feel bad for him. He was hoping to have a good run tonight in that 96 Go Fast. Of course, he got Bub Wilson's name on it. And unfortunately, it's something out of his control he had nothing to do with. And that kind of resembles his whole season, honestly.
Yeah, he was. Like I said, he was also up front running really aggressive. Actually, he was another guy that I got into.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I've seen it.
I mean, it was, of course, 0x, but, it gave me some damage. And I was like, usually, though, he's not that aggressive this early.
Lately, he's been aggressive more. And
Oh,
more.
someone got the wall back there. May have been the 60. Let me see if I can confirm that. Maybe? No. Okay, it looked like it. It looked like it. Someone got up into it. I don't know who.
So the battle's still up front right now. Ventilation really put some pressure on Justin Krasinski, but I'm gonna be honest, and I'm Derek here and I had the most respect. Landon's on my team, but you're not gonna phase Justin Krasinski by running.
Oh no, I'm about to say. I'm about to say the only guy that I know that at least could maybe do that is Tyler, and I don't even think Tyler's even enough.
Tyler
I mean,
would have a chance, and somebody else that in here may have a good chance of doing that. Honestly, is the
Trevarthian. Yeah, Trevarthian. Yeah.
Yeah, Trevarthian's really good, and possibly you can kind of throw Joshua Banks in that mix as well.
Yeah, but Joshua Banks, it seemed like he was.
Do that 'cause his teammate, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say. No, he was having bad connection issues. He's. Yeah, it looks like he's just hanging out back there.
I think he
actually
did that on purpose.
Yeah, he's still got some pretty bad connection issues. So
hopefully it balances out. I hate seeing people lose a race by that. I mean, you've had that problem. I've had it.
Yeah, I know. I should. Oh, Landon Tyler, pretty close to making contact. Tyler's to the inside.
He's got to look here. He may go ahead and take it away for second place. Tell me these two are teammates. Yeah, okay. Landon don't care if he's teammate or not. He's hard to pass. He's not going to ride him.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, he really does.
Well, it's the certain sense, I guess, that, that's how I am. I hate to be passed. I don't care what lap it's on.
We're here to win.
Yeah.
Tyler's not in the championship.
None of these top three are. I mean,
Todd Craig's the closest one.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it. I mean, if you're in the chase, yeah, you're more willing to let certain guys go. But if you're not in, you don't want anybody to pass you. You want to get up front.
You want to race, and that's what you're here for. You're not here to lay over for the chase guys and lay over for other people. It's not. I agree completely. And I mean, it's a fine line, that you don't want to cross by any means.
Yeah, let's say Tyler gets a good run there on Landon. He's going to get to the inside of him.
Todd's going to follow.
Todd, actually, I thought he was going to try to go 3 wide under him. Won't do that. We'll think. Kyle Freeman. Kyle Freeman, Eric Minch, I believe, had a close encounter. Gonna go back and watch.
Kyle Freeman was not in a bad race. I mean, he's first in points right now, though.
Oh, wow. 65 got in the wall. The 00 was right behind the 65. 00 tried to get down, and it was, of course, no one's fault. It was just one of those bang type deals. But Kyle Frame pretty much just watched his championship flash before his eyes a little bit. And right now, Krasinski is walking away.
A lot of that had to do with these guys up here battling for second. Tyler was able to get around Landon. Now the battle's going to be for third with a 21 to 35. Todd's great. Todd's really fast right now.
I'm about to say, this is almost like Martinsville, because that was the problem I had, was I got stuck on the outside. I could not get down.
Yeah.
So it was tough to get back down. So these guys, they need to kind of stay single file and run back down Krasinski here and then try to battle with him. They don't need to be sitting there battling and let him get in the way. It looks like Landon may have already used up his stuff enough.
Yeah, that's
so
a possibility. Here we go. We're 7th place, John Morris, James Loretto. One thing, I can't remember if we raced during the spring race or not. I know it was in the Grand National Series that I know we raced here. But the Highline really came into play the longer these runs went on. It was just cooler up there. And so they moved up to the Highline. I haven't seen it yet.
It's not there.
Do they not have billboards in turn 1? I thought they did here.
No. They may be on the new configure, but you know how I race in this. I'm gonna say, is the backstretch even there?
I don't see no. I thought they had billboards there, but maybe not. Yeah, I see billboards in the backstretch, like But anyway, here comes John Morris back underneath James Loretto for the crossover for 7th place.
Actually, we got a battle for 2nd going on here, too.
So we'll jump up to 2nd place here in just a moment. Looks like John Morris will be able to hold on to 7th. Yes, he will clear the 13th. So we'll go back up to 2nd place.
Todd Cray was almost, I mean, he was pretty much right underneath Tyler coming out of 4 that last time. That's
John
going
to... Caution should come out. Hard impact. Kept it straight. No caution.
No, yellow's going to come out for that. He's all the way on the bottom.
That's when he enters. Not, man, he's having such a good run. I was kind of pulling for him. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that one of these ordeals.
Something we haven't really seen a lot out of John.
Oh, battle for 2nd.
A ton this year. Looks like Todd's going to be able to take this for now.
No, Tyler fighting back.
We'll see how the highline works right now. Tyler may go ahead and let Todd have it.
Yep.
He's going to cross him up.
Yeah, nice move.
That was a really nice move. So they'll go back down into 1 side by side. Tyler should be able to do it. Now with Todd cross back up Tyler, that's going to be
no, don't look like it.
So yeah, I mean, like I was mentioning about 43, John Morris, we haven't talked a ton about him this season, but he really had something this race. I'm gonna be honest, he was really fast, and I was sitting there watching him after qualifying. I mean, he seemed like he had something special.
Yeah, he did, and it, you know, everyone has that certain track that I guess that they are that much that they can take a step up on. Yeah, we can go on to be real. Kansas. I mean, that was me. Was Kansas. I mean, it was. We both do. Oh, me too.
For 7, and Kyle's going to be able to hold it for now. James will want that spot back here in a moment. He actually was quite slow last time. James finished with 60. Who do you see him for fastest lap? Krasinski right now?
I don't have my thing up.
Okay. So yeah, Krasinski last time I was at 5:34.
Let me go on and get that up. I totally forgot about it.
And Tyler Cox, Landon Lacey, Michael Trabarki. Let's see this time. That's an impressive lap by Krasinski. I mean, this is Justin's first race in here. And everybody here at Race with him knows how good he is. Battle for 4th, and it looks like Landon Lacey's going to fall back and give that spot up to Michael Trabarki. These guys will be on pit road. We expect here within the next 10 laps. And if they do, they're still on a one-stop schedule no matter what. I'm going to be honest, I would have ran it with it.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, it's a one-stop race no matter what. So we're on lap 49, coming to 50. Well, no, I think I'll wait till lap 50. That way you can pit on lap 50 and then pit on lap 180. It'll get to the end for sure. The last time by, Tyler Cox faster than Justin Krasinski by 5/10. As we will step away, get another commercial break in. We'll be right back from Texas Motor Speedway. This is the Go Fast Racing League Down to Mike's Truck Series here on TRN. We'll be right back right after this as the battle continues for 4th place. Breaking news.
Pit stops.
Pit stop start.
I think.
The Ford truck.
Mitch.
Lost the Ford truck of Aaron Fowler, one of your chase contenders, and I'm gonna be honest, this helps Eric Spencer by a ton. because this will not eliminate Spencer no matter what happens now. Coming out of turn 4.
Todd Craze on pit road.
I thought it happened that time. Anyway, what happened was he gets up to the wall coming out of turn 4 and hits the wall and totals his truck. Also, Justin Krasinski, who is now on pit road,
Oh, big wreck in turn 4. 65 in the middle of the track, and Eric Mitch just ran dead smack into him. Right in front of the leaders.
Oh, the 19 goes.
Yellow is out, yellow is out, yellow is out. Oh, my goodness.
All right, let's see. Yeah, Eric's history. Wow.
Oh, my. I thought I had the track map pulled up, and I thought the 65 was just sitting there, and he was just sitting there. And I think he just tried to make a move too early to try to get spun back around.
Let me tell you what's bad about this.
I
don't know, but they are in the same T-Speed channel. You would think that there would be some kind of communication. We just had
that's because
like we just had stuff.
The 04 just wrecked him.
Huh?
04 just flat wrecked the 65.
What? Really?
I mean, he drove to his inside and drove straight up the track on him.
See what happened. We're riding the left. Go for a breast Sandy water. Came up. He got into it. Right. Yep, he got into it. And around he went.
And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh.
Pit road's open. So this shakes up everything right now, man. Like.
Oh, by the way, Mitch is now in the running for modified of the race.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's bad.
By the way, you know who that hurts? Actually, don't take it back. You know who that helps?
It don't really
Todd Cray.
too much. Yeah, it helps Todd Cray. They're all on pit road now, by the way. Did Tyler Cox or Landon miss his pit box? I couldn't tell. Anyway, so Krasinski's going to get the wave around. A lot of these guys will have pitted, but
Krasinski should get the lucky dog actually.
Lacey loses the race on pit road, lost 10 spots, but the winner off pit road will be Michael Travarki. However, it really does. You're right. It helps Todd Cray. He's second. James Finn also first. Only 3 laps on the tires. What do you say?
James Finn? What? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I think Travarki won the race off.
He did.
He had the slowest stop. Second slowest stop.
Right, he did. Yep.
15.4.
36.7 on pit road.
36. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Figure that one out.
Yeah. Go figure.
Pulling James Finn. Hey, James, you got me? James Finn, you got me? Okay, good talk, good talk.
04 was just removed. Oh, well, there was actually multiple reasons why he got removed, actually. So.
Well, it ain't my choice to say. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Todd Cray will take over the lead. Travarki and Tyler Cox, James Loretto up to 4th, Kyle Frame. So yeah, okay. Now let me break this down.
The best we can, I guess we should say.
So really, right now, Aaron Fowler gained right now. Okay, now this is right now. This does not count John Ronaldo, who is running once he passes him. Aaron Fowler gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 points. That's not enough. I mean, he was so far behind. Eric Spencer was only 7 points behind the leader with Aaron Fowler 11. 8, 9, 10. They're tied right now.
Oh boy, and that's not.
Right
oh, you know what would be bad is if they tied at the end of next week.
What really needs to happen, because it's still going to go to Eric Spencer, because Aaron will actually lose another spot because Ronaldo's out on track. What needs to happen is either Aaron needs to try to come back in and do a couple laps before the end of this race to try to get 1 spot back, or Eric Spencer could come in. If Eric Spencer can come in right now, do 1 lap, he will jump. Just saying.
That just depends on how much. Yeah, I guess, yeah. By the way, 69 does get the lucky dog, actually. Or wave around. My apologies. That keeps Kurt, I guess, somewhat alive in this chase. Oh boy, talk about...
Smith, I think's okay.
Brzezinski's still on pit road, by the way.
Really? The reason why I
Yes.
think Kurt Smith is okay is because, yeah, he was 4th, but with Eric Spencer having him, he's already jumped Eric Spencer. So he's up to 3rd now.
Who, Kurt?
Kurt, yeah, because he was only 3 points behind Eric Spencer.
And I hope Kirk doesn't take this bad or anything, but like that's huge for him.
It's big.
That is absolutely huge.
That's big. That helps.
I mean, because you got to think. I mean, let's just be real. Kirk hasn't had, I guess, the greatest of seasons.
Yeah, he hasn't won a race.
And being in 3rd.
Does he win a race? He may have won a race.
I don't think so. So we're getting ready to come green, and we're back green here at Texas.
Wow, I want to start from the 16.
Yeah, that's it. But do remember they can't go 3 wide before the back straightaway. I got yelled about that. Someone. Okay.
No, I think he's moving out of the way. Yeah, he's moving out of the way.
Oh boy, here we go. It's going to be tight coming off of turn number 2 here. That looks like Trevarthian and Landon. No, that's not Landon. Landon lost a lot of spots. That's Kyle Frame.
Yeah,
that's Kyle Frame.
Landon actually lost 20 spots on pit road. He missed the box.
9693.
9693.
I hate you.
Oh gosh. Tyler Curry. Tyler takes it. Here comes the 31.
Trevarthian gonna force Todd Craddock.
That helps spring.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, Kyle's still in the lead in points now. Only by like 2 points.
And this is one reason why I like this type of racing.
I love them.
I gotta turn off my sound on my phone.
I love the idea of the playoffs and chase. I love it.
Yeah, because all it takes is one pass and like the entire chase, as I will say it again, major chase implications.
We're single file all the way through the field.
I believe is that Banks right there? Banks has made his way back up to the front here. Yes, that is Banks.
Yeah,
Banks started to make a move.
So Krasinski is back out there running. I'm gonna be honest though, it don't look like these trucks are speed right now. What I'm seeing.
Who?
Krasinski.
He's got a lot of damage. I mean, I'm about to say he had enough that it's.
He just passed James Finn for 8, but yeah, he does got a little bit on that right front.
Tyler Cox now going to be feeling some threats from Trevarthian now. Trevarthian. No, actually, Trevarthian was actually a little bit faster than Cox, but right now Cox pulls back out in front here. Here comes Banks to the inside of the 21. Landon Lacey.
Yeah,
wow, Landon Lacey, where did he come from?
Yeah, you better keep an eye on him. He was fastest last time by out of all these guys.
Kyle Frame actually falling back here a little bit too wide here. Banks looks to the inside here. Don't know if he's going to get there. Nope, he don't. Todd Craig's going to pull back on front. Actually, Josh Banks gets the good run back. Todd looks like he came down just a little bit. Kind of squeezed him a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Josh Banks still there.
Call that side drive.
Possibly. Yeah, maybe. Here comes Banks. He's actually maybe going to get back to the... He will get back to the inside of Cray. He's at... I almost just started spotting there for a second. I was about to say, he's at your door, at your door, at your door.
Speaking of spotting, let's go up to the spotting booth. There we go.
I mean... I'm about to say, you can literally see the whole track, and, you can actually see all these battles happening kind of right there in front. As actually Banks takes over 3rd place. Yep. He's going to have some momentum here. He's going to need to try to take over 2nd. Don't think he can jump Tyler, too, but he's got some good momentum right now. Actually, look right there to right and gets a good run there going off into 3. Banks actually gets the 31.
What just happened just now? Tyler did that on purpose. He's trying to make the 31 run shallow. We have to burn the tires up.
Yeah.
That's why he's arguing.
Banks gave a little shot there to Trevarthian getting in. He's going to get to the inside. They are still evened up there. I said evened up like I'm spotting again.
Banks should be able to take 2nd away now.
Yeah, Banks should. I'm about to say, if I'm Banks, I'm cashing in here. I got to go for it all. He's moving as now. He's now cleared the 31. The 21 trying to get to the inside of the 31. Not going to be able to get there. As actually Trevarthian, he's going to look underneath Joshua, not going to be able to get there. Now Joshua's setting sail, trying to go catch Tyler Cox here. As Tyler Cox has been kind of been one of the fastest guys out there. Actually, looking at fastest laps, I believe he's.
Don't know if Crazy will do much with it. Don't look like it. You notice Lance keep picking to the outside.
He wants to try it, and that's just it. That's what I heard him talking about, trying that outside. By the way, do you know he is the fastest lap?
Oh, not this time. He shoots up the racetrack. Almost gets to the back of the Craig.
Say, am I looking at that right? He's got the fastest lap?
Wow, he actually does by a lot.
By 400? No, just by 100. Yeah, by 100.
Still, that's a good lap, though. 28.706 for the fastest lap right now, guys. Anybody wondering? Somebody's starting to make a move, and you might want to look through that, is Krasinski. He is gaining spots.
Yeah, he's now going to be working on the 13 truck of James Lorello.
Who was that? Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, it looks like they are encountering some lap traffic now. As Ronaldo, he's done his job of getting up, staying out of the way.
You ain't gonna worry about him messing up anybody's race. He's always done a good job at lap traffic.
Except at Iowa. I can't say. No hard feelings, but
he does a good job though.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't be mad at him. I was like, well, man, that's out of nowhere. Because I was like, because I thought it was one of my teammates or something. And then I go back and watch the replay. Okay.
Who was the most respectable driver in here that you've raced with?
Honestly, it will be someone from Metalhead Racing. Honestly, it's probably a three-way tie. Smith, Minch, and Vose.
I think I would go with Minch. Out of all of them.
Minch, I think, is the best. Me and Jeff have done really well together, and Vose, me and him have actually came close here lately.
Yeah. I think the only thing that hurts Jeff is sometimes I think he's too nice to people.
Yeah, and you can't do that.
That hurts. Especially now, and they couldn't kind of take it away the other way. He does what he needs to do, and I
just so you know, the leaders are getting ready to catch. Oh boy, Joshua May gave Tyler a little bit of a shot there.
So let me ask you this: who's the most aggressive?
I'm not going to answer that question. No, I'm not answering that question. I'm sorry. I like running in this league.
I'm not saying who's bad. I'm saying who's aggressive.
Honestly,
anybody's bad, but I'm just saying.
Well, no, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, some of the most aggressive guys. They're all gonna wreck.
Yep.
Tyler may not.
Yep.
Tyler may not be that bad. Tyler may not be that bad.
He's got some damage. He towed it. Did he get turned?
Oh, yeah. Joshua Banks has already taken blame for it, so. But my thing
Joshua don't do that.
Honestly, though, okay, so he gave him a bump. Actually,
it checks up with Trevor again. Yeah.
I'm about to say. I mean, yeah, Banks could.
Effect.
Yeah, I'm about to say though. I mean, Cox has just pulled it in, and he's put it on the hauler. He's heading to Phoenix. He ain't dealing with this no more.
EOL from Joshua Banks to Joshua Banks.
Yep.
For that, so I just got word from the race control. I love when they message me that. It helps me so much more.
Yeah, but I'm in here. I can do that for you.
That's true. You could. I'm gonna be honest. This may be what the 21 needed.
Yeah, now it's good.
Just saying. So.
Yeah, I'm about to say 31's got damn it. Dang it! I was hoping you was gonna forget about that.
Kind of just got a good picture there.
Honestly, though, Banks, Banks is aggressive.
He is, but he's not.
Landon's aggressive. Tyler's aggressive. Skylar's aggressive. Skylar. It depends. It depends.
Lately,
yes.
Skylar. At the first of the season, it wasn't. He just had such bad luck. And it's a good thing he's got aggressive, though. I'm gonna go out. You want to tell you who one of the most respectful drivers is in here, honestly? Kyle Freeman.
You're wrong. No, I can't say that on the broadcast, but
Yeah, have you had trouble with Kyle Freeman at all? Honestly,
in a different league. In a different league when I accidentally dumped him at Dover.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you remember that.
Yeah. We're not gonna mention Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. Kurt Smith's definitely in that mix, though.
I mean, I never really hear Kirk say all that much. I mean, one time me and him did make contact, and he apologized immediately.
Yeah, he's usually
I'm going to say, I ran into him and he apologized, so I mean, it was...
The most aggressive is, and I say this with the utmost respect, because he's
Who?
a clean driver when I say aggressive. Now, you can be aggressive and be clean.
I'm the exact opposite of clean. Yeah.
I really
I'm going to say... I'm about to say, yeah, and of course, whenever you put clean there in front of it, that takes me out of the running.
Yeah, you're right about that one, buddy.
But you know what? At least I can admit it.
Yeah, that is true. At least you have the guts to admit it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just Todd. I think Todd's just that good, though, and he knows when and when not to be aggressive. And by the way, just so you know, we've got 36 laps to go.
Yeah, we don't have many laps to go.
Honestly, as I'm crunching numbers in my head, we cannot make it on fuel.
You know, you may be right.
Of course I'm right. It's me.
Right on the bubble. Somebody, and remember the last time we raced Texas here in the K&N?
Oh, God, don't bring that back up. I would have a heart
Somebody
attack.
had to save an entire lap. Like, they did it after they crossed on the white flag. Benjamin Nelson.
Benjamin Nelson ran out in turn 2. I remember that.
And that was absolutely insane. I think there's like 4 people that ran out.
Yeah. By the way, you know how crazy that would be? Back-to-back broadcasts with incredible finishes.
We had a heck of a finish last night, didn't we?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Like, sadly enough, my Wi-Fi decided to crap on itself, but I went back and ended it.
Man, that happens. Derek is loud.
That's just my nature.
That's just probably Derek.
It's true. That's it. Whenever we're at the dinner table, they always yell at me because I'm too loud.
Now my mic is too quiet.
Probably because of me, probably.
There we go. I just turned it up a little bit, or mine up. Anyway, man, Landon, you gotta throw Landon in to be aggressive though too.
It depends on the track.
He's aggressive, especially when it comes to short.
You know, honestly, I'm gonna say this, and you know.
You can say
no. Oh, no. Krasinski just sent me a message.
You jinxed him, didn't you?
No. He said damaged, fixed for the win.
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Justin's in it now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's certain tracks that I think certain people are more aggressive than others.
That is hearing Justin say that.
Yeah, you don't understand. Like, that's the reason why I just had to stop talking for a moment.
Dude. Like, I know a lot of guys haven't really seen Justin Krasinski race. That kid's like on a whole other freaking planet sometimes. I'm not playing.
I'm about to say it's so bad that one time me and Adam were in a Talladega race. I was scared, and he was just spotting somebody.
It was just amazing, dude. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Bring us to the green, Derek.
And we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. Golf. And we're green. We're back racing here. Actually, a little bit of contact. Wait, Joshua Banks was supposed to get an EOL there, wasn't he?
He was, I thought.
Well, dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I was told EOL, but apparently not.
I heard it. Well, you know what? It's going to bring some great racing here. Joshua Banks hanging on the inside. Looks like he will. Maybe just a little bit of contact right there.
What's rewind almost for the lead? This is going to get insane.
Landon Lacey, he's trying to push Joshua Banks up to the front. Todd Gray hanging on just the outside. This is Michael Trevarthian also hanging on the outside there. 4 cars all battling for one position here. Landon Lacey goes to the inside. 3 wide back there for 5th as well.
This is going to get bad.
Oh, trust me, this is racing, but Landon Lacey trying to look for the lead. He goes to the inside. Joshua Banks closes the door on him. Todd Gray hangs on the outside there. He will get shuffled probably back to 4th unless Lorello gets up there. He may get shuffled back even more. Michael Javarthian, he's now to the inside. As actually, here comes Landon Lacey. He's trying to look to the inside of Joshua Banks. Joshua Banks shuts the door again. Here comes Todd Gray battling back on the outside again. Surprisingly, he's able to hang on to the outside. He actually gets a good run through the center there.
Yeah.
Great run there.
How about freaking James Loretto starting to do something as well in that 5th spot right now?
Yeah, as actually, here comes Javarthian. He looks to the inside of Landon Lacey. Can't get there. Todd Craig runs all the way up, almost to the 3rd lane there.
I think he meant to run up there. I swear.
Yeah, he's going to fall. He's going to try to cross up to right here. Actually, not going to be able to get there this time. Single file for the first 8 or so. Todd Craig still looking to the outside of Michael Trevarthian. Like I said, single file here for about the first 8 or 9 cars.
You guys feel like you're listening to MRN radio yet?
Sorry about that. I just got into a
He
groove there.
gets into it. Hey, go ahead, buddy. You're doing good.
Trevarthian back there making.
Krasinski passes Kyle Frame for 7.
Oh my, Trevarthian looking good here. Actually, here comes not Trevarthian. Yeah, Trevarthian. Here comes Trevarthian inside of Landon Lacey here. They're going to be side by side coming through turn number 4 here. Trevarthian should get the run out. And
he does get to run out. Landon needs to check up and get in line if he's going to fall back in. Because
he runs a little wide there. There goes Todd Curry. Todd Curry runs the middle there, actually, surprisingly. Now Trevarthian's going to try to work on the 36 now.
Laredo's catching up. These guys keep fighting like this. It's going to be like a 7-way battle.
And just so you know, the 17 car, he's almost in the same shot as these guys right now. He is coming, and he is coming quick.
Yeah. These guys don't need another caution. I'm going to be honest, if they do, Krasinski may have something.
Yep. Here comes Trevarthian. He's going to look to the inside of Joshua Banks. Not going to be able to get there. Joshua closest the door. Trevarthian, you know he's got the pedal to the metal right now.
Yeah, that was a heck of a lap, a 8.28.
What?
Yeah, he ran a 28.8. It's an amazing lap, man. Fastest
I got a 7. What? No, for me, I got a 29.1. Oh, Trevarthian. I thought you said Krasinski. Sorry, I'm getting them too confused. Here comes Landon Lacey to the inside. Oh, they may make a little bit of contact. They do make contact.
Saves it. What a save by Trevarthian. Man, I'm telling you right now, some people has got such wheel control. It is absolutely insane.
No, what they got is that golden horseshoe stuck up their butt somewhere, and someone stole mine somewhere.
He should have went around. That was next. They touched, but they should. There's no reason why Trevarthian should have shot up that high that fast.
Yeah, that was a little odd, but now you got to think though, Landon, he's got a head of momentum now. He's going to try to go up to Joshua Banks here. Todd Cray leading. He's about a.
Trevarthian's going to remember that.
That's it. Trevarthian, get back up there. Landon, he's going to look to the inside of Joshua Banks. He's going to get there. They're going to be even going through turn number 2. Landon Lacey will have the advantage. Looks like coming out of turn number 4. He will get it. Actually, no, Joshua Banks hangs on just the outside just by a quarter. It's actually Joshua Banks gets back inside. Crossover. Yep. Landon got a little bit loose there. It looks like they may have made a slight little bit of contact there getting off into turn number 1.
Great battle for the lead as they work out of turn 2. Contact.
Oh, boy. Landon is rubbing and bubbing on everybody.
He wants to win, man.
Oh, you better believe it. That's just it.
He wants it bad.
That's it. All these guys. That's just it. All these guys that aren't in the chase, all they're doing is trying to wreck some chase driver's dreams of being able to lock themselves into Homestead.
You're right. I better keep on at 13. I keep seeing him creep up.
13. Oh, yeah, 13. Yeah, he's got a lot of work he's got to do because he's got to pass 3 of the best guys, and he's got 2 really fast guys coming back behind him. Actually, Trevarthian, Krasinski looks like he's falling back here. Kyle Frame gets back around him.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I think that damage is hurt Krasinski.
Looking at the damage, yeah, he still has a ton of damage.
Yeah, I think
he may have gotten in the wall again. Oh, my, yeah, that's very badly damaged.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit.
Jeff Smith, who we haven't talked a lot about tonight, got a lot of damage as well. Actually, Krasinski, Smith right there.
See, that, how many more laps is it?
Actually, no, never mind. Smith is several laps down.
He is, but the thing is
Smith in the playoffs?
That hurts Eric Spencer. No, that hurts Eric Spencer.
By Smith?
Because Jeff Smith jumped him. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Right now, Eric Spencer would be eliminated. Go ahead.
Major chase locations. I love saying that, by the way. You need to get that audio bit.
Yeah.
Actually, Lorello gets past Trevarthian. He's coming back, and he's probably going to be looking for some blood here as we're actually coming up on 23 laps to go here. These laps are slowly ticking away. A shot there to from Todd Cray to Joshua Banks there. Todd may feel like Joshua may be holding him up a little bit.
Pulling out a little bit.
Well, that's all that Landon. Yeah, but, you know, Todd Cray, I think he's more of a Kevin Harvick. He'll find a way to get up there near the end of this thing.
No matter what happens, they have to get around each other quick. They got to do this by lap 100. If they don't, and the gap's still this, I don't know if one of them will have a chance. I'll be honest.
Yeah, someone's got to get in front of somebody, and they better hope Trevarthian doesn't get a good run to get back up there.
Yeah, Trevarthian may have something for all of them.
That's if he don't use up his stuff before he gets there. His laps are slowly starting to tick away. Todd Craig gives another shot to Joshua Banks again.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more.
See, that's brave of Todd. I mean, we're sitting here talking about the most aggressive driver. I said it could possibly be Todd Craig. That's the definition of it. He's racing him clean, but that's really aggressive being that.
He's got
he's
to, though.
Right now. Like, what do you got to lose? Like, I mean, stay in third. Even if you finish second or third, fourth, you're not going to get eliminated no matter what happens. He's got a chance right now, if he finishes where he is, to clinch, most likely.
It all goes on to next week, though, because you never know. He could get involved in a lap 1 wreck. Hint, hint, maybe.
Well,
who knows?
Even if he does, sitting here looking at it, with the way that Eric Spencer done finished, they're going to be like 30,
by the way,
30 points behind him.
I just want to throw this out there. They ran back down Linden, by the way. They really did. Actually, Linden opens it back up a little bit, actually. Todd Craig will get to the inside there. This is huge right here. Actually, Joshua Banks hangs back on the outside there. All this is doing is helping Trevarthian and Larillo catch back up. But actually, looks like Joshua Banks is going to hang on the outside. It looks like he will be able to clear back on the 21 as we are inside 20. I think if you go to the website,
Rhett, you can get the TeamSpeak. I don't want to send it over YouTube because they don't want it to be public, like to everybody. So I think you could get it from the website. Pretty sure. If not, let me know and I'll send it. But I'm just trying to make sure that the right people get it instead. Battle for second.
Yep, contact is maybe there a little bit there.
Underneath. Now see, this is what Craig needs. Now he's doing it at the right time, so he's still got time definitely to run down that leader.
Yes, he does. Actually, he does make the clear. It clears. No.
Right there, decides to choke or die.
No, sorry about that. I got no idea. Sorry, pizza trying to fight back on me there. Canadian bacon.
Good Lord.
By the way, do you got your track map up?
I do.
Look how far back Krasinski is.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. Not the greatest knot. And that's a big job.
Thanks back to the inside of Cray. And look, they are catching some lap cars
Skylar
here.
Allen and
I don't know who that is.
Chris Grandolph. 83.
Here's the deal. Todd Cray's gonna use. Ooh, that's gonna.
There it is.
Contact. There it is. Yellow should come out. No.
As long as he don't go back up in front. We knew it was coming.
Oh, and
I bet Josh was not too happy. Todd Craig got really tight coming up.
Todd's not happy either.
Yeah, I can see that. Todd's got damage.
Don't be surprised here. This is
Landon's race to lose now. I'm dead serious. This is Landon's race to lose.
Honestly, don't be surprised if these guys try to do something to try to,
Well, the thing with Landon, he kind of reminds you of Chase Elliott.
Here, I can still hop back in. I can go beat Denny Hamlin.
I do want to see it happen. I want to see Landon pull off a victory, man. I really do.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest. I know he's pulling out from Todd. And I know Chris didn't do that on purpose. Because he really had nowhere else to go. But, man, there's got to be communication.
Well, I think he was trying to get down to the apron. I think he was trying to go down pit road, but he was going too fast, and I don't think he wanted the pit road speeding. But at that point, you're at this point in the race, what?
Where does Todd Craig's speed come from just now? He gained 3 tenths on that.
You got draft behind him.
How about Trevarthian catching up?
Yeah, that's just it. That's what I told you. It wasn't.
This race is not over.
Banks ain't too much farther behind. Banks, I don't think, got hurt all that bad.
Craig's got some damage. Like quite a bit on that left front. I mean, yeah, you can see it. Look at Trevarthian. He's just going to drive around him.
He's saying it over the radio right now. Banks on pit road.
Yeah, remember, these guys might not have enough gas.
If I have called this, I am going to be the greatest broadcaster of all time.
I think they're short by like 3 laps.
I'm the greatest broadcaster of all time if I call this.
Well, I'm showing right now, we still got 12 laps to go. We're on lap 25 of the stint. There's no way they can make it 37 laps.
I may have made the biggest call of the race.
If I'm Joshua Banks, 2 tires.
Got to. He's got to get back out as quickly as possible. Yeah. All right. I was gonna.
So as we watch right now, Todd Craig trying to run down Michael Schwartz. Michael Schwartz all right now on the back of Landon Lacey, 3/10, and that gap is closing. 2/10 faster last time was the 31. As they work out of turn number 2, Schwartz is definitely going to be faster. You can see it right there. He closes in quite a bit.
But with 10 laps to go, I mean, this is going to be crazy. No, 21 did not go on pit road.
But, and you could keep saying this, call frame on pit road. There's 2 guys that may win this race that might not have to pit. I'm just saying. Dylan Bose and Justin Krasinski only have 26 laps on their tires. They got an extra lap.
Who?
Dylan Bose and Justin Krasinski.
Isn't Bose laps down?
No,
he's not. Caution! Caution!
Oh, wow. Well, that changes the game. What do you do, Derek? 4? I say give me 4. You got to get 4. You got to get 4.
Hold on, what's the yellow?
I don't know.
James Finn.
Was it?
Yep,
you're right. He's blown up. Oh, man. What kind of hill was that? Man, iRacing, get your physics right. Just saying. I mean, dang.
He blinked.
How did he get caught in the catch fence? He literally flipped. All right. Derek, tell me. What do you do?
If I was Landon, I have to pit here.
Yeah, you got to pit. Like, because I don't think you can make it on gas, I'll be honest. But what do you do if you're Trevarthian?
2 tires. If you're Trevarthian, you got to take 4,
do you
I would
stay
think.
out and try to put Landon at the back?
Sorry, there's way too many laps. I'm sorry.
And, there's not that many cars on the lead lap. He'd only be starting at row 3.
Yeah, and that's just it. Especially if he saw that, Landon would take 4 and he would blow everybody out of the water.
I think you have to take 4.
Yeah, Landon, he's going to speed up getting onto pit road here. Got to make sure you don't get caught speeding here. This is the money stop. And by the way, I don't think Banks went a lap down.
He did.
Did he?
He did go
he
one
did.
lap down, yeah.
So this,
remember, keep in mind, the 35 did miss his pit box earlier.
This is a huge stop here. And
everybody looks like they makes it. Looks like the 19 missed his. Yep, 19 missed his. He had a backup. Don't be surprised if the 17 takes 2.
Landon.
Craig takes 2.
Landon will take 4. Could be the smart call here. Banks did get the wave round. Landon is down.
I don't like
Landon's counting
2.
cars.
Yeah,
Landon counted car. Thing is, Trevarthian took 4. So that as the cone.
By the way, Kirk stayed out. I think he did stay out to lead a lap, by the way. I don't expect him to actually stay out.
By the way, I know that was like the most depressing
thing.
That
was pretty sad, I'm not gonna lie.
I was just like, oh no, the cone. I don't know.
We know Landon counted cars.
Oh yeah, that's obvious.
But the thing is, man, Trevarthian on 4 fresh tires, I don't think it matters if you start on the outside, I'll be honest. I just don't know what Todd's going to be able to do with 2.
Kirk's staying out. Kirk, you know what Kirk's doing? He's saying, you know what? I'm going to win this chase. I'm going to. He's going to. Wait. Oh, yeah, never mind. Smith's a lap down.
Yeah, I mean, imagine. Gosh, almighty, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt Trevarthian.
Yes, that is. Because now that's going to put Landon on the outside. And thing is, this is pretty much Landon's race here.
I agree. He's in the best spot, personally. I think so. Because if you get wheel spin, if you're the 69, no tires, he's been out there 31 laps. But, I mean, like, he may be thinking, hey, if I win, I'm automatically Final 4 no matter what happens.
I'm about to say, you don't think we'll see a Kevin Harvick Talladega 2015, do you?
Let me ask you a question. Let me seriously ask you a question. What is it hurting him staying out? What if he does wreck? The other 2 guys that's in behind him's already wrecked out. What's
he's got nothing to lose.
He's going to finish what? 10?
At
the most? Yeah, 10.
Yeah, 10.
And that's still in front of 2 of the other guys.
Actually, no, 9th. He'd finish 9th.
Well, Kyle Frame's 9.
Well, yeah, but if he loses, he would.
I'm saying what if he wrecks and crashes out?
Yeah, if he wrecks, Kyle Frame would take over 8th. He'd fall down to 9th.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So
Argue with me again.
you're right. So what is it really hurting him by doing this?
Nothing.
Seriously, this is his only chance of winning, man. Why would you
Yeah.
not? Like, I don't hate him for doing it. There may be a lot of unhappy people. Hey, why'd you stay out? Well, because I'm trying to win a championship.
I mean, I'm about to say, I did the same thing at Indianapolis trying to win my first ever race. I made a bold move trying to get out there, and I almost won the race because
I love
of
the
it.
fact that he's that aggressive and trying it, man. It may not work, like I said. It may not.
And I'm about to say, like I've said, Kirkson had the greatest season. If he does this, I don't care if he doesn't win the championship or not. He will remember this if he could find a way, especially
if the biggest upset of the season.
Oh,
Just
like
being honest.
I'm about to say that's like me being Boise State earlier. Biggest upset ever, but of course
This
it didn't
would be
happen.
the biggest upset we've seen so far, guaranteed in this truck series, 100%.
I'm trying to think. Would there be anything that's bigger of an upset than
The only
that?
other thing I could think of another upset was in the Grand National, and I don't know if I'd call that upset the way we've been seeing Lee lately. So-
I call it an upset because I didn't win.
So honestly, I don't think there's anything bigger.
I'm
I
gonna say
mean, if he hits this right dude and a caution was coming, like, we know he can't do it on speed. There's no way.
I'd say Todd Cray should be able to overpower him getting off into one. So there needs
easy. But if
there
they
needs to
make
be a
contact-
wreck.
Yeah. Well,
There needs to be a
we'll
wreck
find
as
out.
soon as we go green. And here we go.
Watch for wheel spin.
Green flag is out. 69 gets away fairly clean here. 35 pushes to 21. They're going to be evened up there.
See if I'm
Todd Cray should-
landing.
Oh!
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Oh, they
I
turned
knew
each
it.
other.
I knew that was coming.
Yellow and
Kurt
Todd Cray
Smith.
should.
Kurt Smith. He did not clear him. Let me make sure. I don't know. I don't know if he cleared him or not. I'm showing Todd Cray the winner, but I don't think we're done. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't understand what exactly. Never mind. It ain't for me to say.
Do you hear if Kirk needs to get?
I'm just being honest. I don't quite understand what the 31 was doing, personally. I mean, but Landon, you kind of got to put that on Landon. Well, actually, I don't know if I put that on 31 or not. You kind of got to put it on both of them. 31 looked like he came up, but if I'm Landon, you got to hold that 31 down.
Yeah.
Behind the 69.
21 will be considered the winner if this thing does
I
not
think
finish.
we'll go green again. I think we'll have a lap shootout.
No.
You don't think we'll have a lap shootout?
Nope.
You think it's over?
Nope. Yes. No. No. No.
I
No.
think we'll
No.
have
No.
a
No.
lap shootout. And I'm gonna
Yes.
be honest.
I don't know.
I don't know if there's anybody that can keep up with Todd, even though Justin's up to third now. But with that damage, I just don't know. But Krasinski did well, I don't know. But how about Kurt Smith, though? Say what you want, but like I said, it may be a bad move for some guys. He stayed out on old tires. Yes, he did. But he's trying to get to Final Four at Homestead. And guess what? With that, I'm telling you right now, he may have just solidified it.
Yeah.
But looking at the points, yeah, to me, I think if he goes out and finishes in the top 10 next week, he solidified it. Even if it's 10, maybe top 15. Just saying.
You know what? We may get one lap.
Yeah, we're going to get one lap. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a one lap.
And honestly, that would hurt Kurt.
It would.
So bad.
Honestly, you want my honest opinion?
My thing is, I think Todd should just let Kirk win it. Come on, Todd. Don't be that guy. Let Kirk win it. Come on, Todd.
Well, if the lights don't go off here, it's over. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if the lights are going off. But nobody did pit last time by, so, and we already
23 got away. Yeah.
So the lights should be going off, I think. The lights are... Nope. That's it. Kurt Smith will finish second. You got to give it to him, Derek. I don't care what people say. He did what he needed to do to try to get to the Final Four, and I love the call. To me, that's one of the biggest calls of the year.
Wait, can we go? Yeah, you know what? I know what iRacing says. Can we check that? Can we make sure that that's right? I think Kirk was in front. You know, come
I
on,
actually hit
Skyler.
the replay and did check, by the way.
Skyler, come on, you got to give this to Kirk. Come on.
I love the call.
Yeah, I mean it's a race winner. I mean, not a race winner, but it's a championship type move that he had to move. And honestly,
honest, I never thought I would see Dylan Bose back up there after that wreck earlier either.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they don't call this the chase for nothing.
So, coming through turn 3 and 4, we're going to see the white flag this time. I got to give it up for Kurt Smith. That is one of the bravest calls I've seen anybody make this season. Honestly. Think about it. He was 10 points behind coming in. He's going to finish second right now to Todd Curry. Todd's going to take the points lead. Where's Kyle Frame finish exactly?
P8.
Okay, so Todd's going to take the points lead by like 2 points. But Kurt's going to jump Eric by quite a bit. My personal opinion, I think the top 3 are already solidified. That's just me. I know the top 2 are. I know Todd is for sure. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, and I hope usually they update points before we go off the air, so I should be able to tell you.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge to the person that just joined.
Next week is going to be interesting because Eric Borelli's in a must-win situation. I'm going to be honest, at Phoenix, I think that we're going to see a different type of him, and honestly, I feel like that's his type of track. So,
you know what? I disagree with you on that.
You don't think he likes that track? But he's been struggling a little bit lately, too.
Yeah, I don't think that, Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't think that, you know, I just don't feel like that's his type of track. So I don't think, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's going to try to go balls to the wall. I just don't think that it's going to be enough for him. I personally think.
I agree. I mean, it may not. So your winner here at Texas is going to be none other than Todd Cray with the runner-up of 69, and somehow Justin Krasinski is very happy. Will come home and finish third. That's somewhat amazing. And then, of course, fourth place, we got James Loretto with a very nice run. Dylan Bose, Joshua Banks, Landon Lacey, Kyle Frank, Michael Travarkian. After a very heated conversation, I guess we could say. But, nonetheless, big win for Todd Curry. And I'm going to be honest about the wreck that we've seen happen with Travarkian and Landon. They both have a right to be mad. They do.
Travarkian flipped like 3 times.
Yeah.
He pulled a Michael McDowell.
I like seeing it because it means what it means to them. Even though they're not in the chase, that goes to show you how bad they want to win. So the 21 is going to celebrate once again. He's already your K&N champion, and he's looking to try to get a championship next week, or 2 weeks now from Homestead, as he will cash his way into Homestead, Miami. Todd Cray picks up yet another win this season and will carry that momentum heading in to Homestead, Miami, Florida. That will be Todd's 3rd win of the season. Todd, you got me? Todd Cray, you're on the way, I think. In the TeamSpeak. Click your microphone button.
Todd, you're on the way in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows. You might want to let him know in the game.
I told him in game. I did.
Okay. So we'll get the results as well. Hopefully we can get Todd Curry in here. I don't think he knows that he's actually on the way.
I told him. I'm yelling at him right now. Hang on.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in second. And oh, is he in here? Nope.
His screen just blacked out.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, so we'll talk to Todd here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and bring in Kurt Smith with a big runner-up finish tonight, and what a huge run he had. Kurt, you got me?
10-4.
I'm going to be honest with you right now. You just made the best move I've seen out of everybody make this season. I seriously mean that. That was one of the gutsiest calls I've seen anybody make, especially somebody in your position to try to get into Homestead. And I'm going to be honest, that move may have got you to Homestead. What was the thought process, man? What made you really decide to do that?
We came into the night just points racing, trying to get in the chase. Came in fourth and knew I had to make a big gain. The other chasers kind of got eliminated, got caught up, which made it a little bit easier. Decided to go for the win. Coming that last caution, I was saving way before, and I knew I was close to on fuel, and I knew everyone else had to make one more stop.
So I just got updated on the points. We know Todd Cray did solidify his way into Homestead. And I'm going to be honest with you right now, from what I'm seeing, you are solidified into Homestead as long as you start next week, because you have at least a 24 point difference right now between you and Aaron Fowler. So you're not 100%, as long as you start and finish somewhat, even 20th and above, you're in. Man, I'm going to be honest. I am so thrilled to see you in this thing, because let's be honest, a lot of people are considering you the underdog, and a lot of people did not think that you would make it to Homestead or have a chance at it. But here you are. You got one win this season, and you made, like I said, the gutsiest move, in my personal opinion, the move of the season out of everybody, with deciding to stay out. How much pressure, or what will you try to do? What will be the goal next week going into Phoenix? Is it to go out there and just try to put a solid run together and have a decent finish?
Yeah, the goal will be next week just to point race again. We're not the best on shorter tracks. We struggled really bad last week, just stayed out of trouble, got a decent finish. This week we're a little better at mile half, but Phoenix is going to be a tough race next week for us. But we will just try and get a decent finish.
I'm going to be honest. I know you got one win on the season, but I feel like if you make it to Homestead for sure, you may be somebody to actually watch out for, because calls like that will win you a championship, man. So a big congratulations to you. That is absolutely humongous. And anybody you want to give shout outs to?
Shout out to you, Adam, for your broadcast and everything you do. Skylar for the hosting this league. It's been an amazing season, and 2 more races left. Down to Mike's for sponsoring us. It's been a great year.
Good job, buddy. And like I said, heck of a move. All right, next up, let's bring in Justin Krasinski. Go ahead and bring him in real fast. Hey, Justin, you got me?
Yes, sir. Been a while.
It's been a long time, buddy. And I'm going to be honest, you was my pick to win tonight. I told you that because everybody knows you're talented, man. Everybody knows that. I say it weekend and every time I broadcast you. You're always one of the favorites in any race I broadcast. 49 laps led tonight. You got in the wall coming up off turn 4 a little bit. Was that just a driver error? Because I've never seen you make them kind of mistakes unless it was Pocono.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to thank Skylar, of course, for having me tonight. Banksy for getting me in here, and all the guys that we usually run with, Adam Meyer and all them for helping me out every week. Obviously, they're not here, but thanks you guys for broadcasting, of course. Yeah, the lap before that, I'd gotten on the apron just a little bit too much with the left front and gotten really, really loose, and I saved it. And that was when I was like, oh crap, on the radio. I made a mistake. And then the next time I went in there, and the rear tires were just, they were wearing a little bit, and I was ready for it. And that time they were just gone, and it snapped on me, and I didn't have enough racetrack to save it, unfortunately. But so we had like 4.5 minutes worth of damage, and we were able to get, most of that fixed for the end, and then we just ended up getting lucky on those last couple of restarts.
Let me ask you a question. You're new to this league, but like I said, you're a very talented driver. Any tips that you could give anybody when they run this type of track, any 1.5-mile track for that example? What is the biggest tip you could give somebody when coming to Texas?
I just think personally it's all about knowing how you're going to drive as a driver, because a lot of times, obviously, the drivers try to, work on the hot laps, and that's all good, and that's how you get the nice qualifying lap and everything, but the hot laps worked for probably like 3 to 4 laps tonight, and you start having to lift and saving your tires, and the best thing you can do is just know how hard you can drive and still be comfortable, because lots of guys can drive really, really hard, even for like 15 laps, and then they'll just go all of a sudden, and then you're like toasted, and then you hit the wall or whatever and make a mistake. You just got to know your own limits so that you can better understand how your car or truck or whatever is going to respond later in the run.
Are you planning on racing anymore this season?
I'm hoping so. I'm going to have to check my schedule, obviously.
I'm going to be honest, you guys better hope you don't race next season. I'm just saying, like I told you before, the pre-race, before I talked to you by myself, you're one of the fastest guys I've ever broadcasted. So, man, another good job to you, and I know you wanted to win, but third place still not bad. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, just my parents, obviously, for helping everything. My team, Banksy, like I said, Skylar for putting all this on, you guys for broadcasting, and just, looking forward to next week and hopefully putting on our good show and having some more fun.
For sure, man. Good job, and I'll talk to you here soon.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Okay. All right, let's bring in Todd Cray, our winner, and big winner, I guess you could say, because he just clinched home, going into Homestead. Todd, you got me?
Yeah, Adam. Woo!
Man,
We're pumped tonight. We're pumped.
You won the championship for KN. You're greedy. You know that. You come in here tonight and you just clinched going to the championship round. Man, this win did not come easy for you. Talk us through it.
Wow, we are super pumped tonight. Man, it was crazy out there with the pit stops and lap cars and tight racing. They had a lot of bad luck. We took on some damage there. Well, I don't know how many to go, maybe 10 to go. So at that point, and then a good pit stop, we come out, we still got some damage, and then the last restart there, thought we were sitting duck, and finally got some good luck, man. It was, I was just like, we came to win. That's what we were doing.
Let me ask you about that pit stop because I gave Kurt a lot of credit because he made what I think could be the call of the year because that could get him to Homestead with his call. But you decided to take 2 tires, and ultimately that's what gave you the win. Let's be real, because he didn't have any tires. What was the thought process, man? Because that's a tough call to make in that situation.
Yeah, it was tough. I knew I had the damage, and you just never know what's going to happen. If guys have bad pit stops, and we could, get to that front row and, try to hold them off, or, I didn't know. I knew I couldn't win the race with the damage that I had. These guys were fast tonight, so we took a shot, and that's just how it went down. It was just. It's hard to explain. I'm just pumped with that one.
How do you feel about Miami?
Honestly, Adam, right now we're feeling good pretty much anywhere we go. I hate to sound like that, but it just seems like it was, a lot of times we're a little slower in practice. But tonight's race was tough with the cautions because if you notice when it dropped the green flag, I would lose 2 or 3 spots trying to get those tires and keep those tires. But then you lose too many spots, you got to fight to get them back. It was just a real fine line on how hard to drive it and how long the runs were going to be. But again, a lot of unlucky things happened, but we kept fighting, and there you have it. I think Landon gave me that push too. Yeah, he gave me that push, so I appreciated that a lot because without that push, I don't think we would have got there.
With the amount of talent that we got in here, man, you still come in here every week and week out, whether you finish first, whether you finish second, you're always in the top 3. Congratulations, you're going to Homestead, and I'll talk to you next week. Anybody you want to give shout-outs to?
Yeah, boy, tonight was go for gold for kids with cancer, ACCO. We're going to send that one out to those kids because they're fighting every day for their life, and they're not giving up. It's kind of like what we did here tonight. Down the Mic sponsored the series. Go Fast Racing, Trackside Network. Again, awesome. I love it, and it's just tonight was awesome.
Good job, buddy. And
thank you,
we'll
buddy.
Talk to you next week.
All righty.
Thanks, man. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. First off, let's get thoughts on a couple things with Skylar Allen. Skylar, that was intense, buddy.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
First off, we seen what happened to you. Let me ask you, because I wanted to ask you during the race, but I didn't really have time because of green flags and all that stuff that was going on. You got caught up in a wreck, and I know that tonight was important to you because the truck you was running for Bub Wilson, of course, but what in your mind happened on that? Because from a broadcaster standpoint, that's something we don't see out of Eric a lot.
I don't know if he misjudged where my truck was or what's up, but yeah, it was a mess. And I don't think he did it on purpose. I think it was definitely done. With no intent. Right. And it sucks for him because that really, that's really going to hurt him in the chase. Yeah, I just, that sucks for him, man.
Man, he was my pick.
He was mine too. I picked him at the start of the chase.
I had him picked for Homestead, so I need him to go out there and win next week at Phoenix. So yeah, it is. Phoenix is a fun track. I just, it sucks for him, man. He apologized, and like I said, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him and ask him what was up or anything, but he did apologize. That doesn't sting away from him, obviously. He, pretty upset, I'm sure. So, it is what it is. We'll move on to next week. I'm not in the points, so it doesn't hurt me near as bad. Definitely kind of sucks with the truck and everything, but again, it is what it is, and I just we'll go back next week.
All right, man. Good talking to you, and we'll be talking to you here probably again this weekend.
All right, man. Wow, it's been a full season already, almost, and it's been an awesome year, man. I shudder to think where we'd have been without Trackside. You've done us a fantastic job this year. It's been a great partnership. So I look forward to having you back here for the trucks next year and the new Cup Series.
Yeah, we'll have more information for people out there watching here come Homestead about everything that's happening with Go Fast this winter and, of course, next season. Skylar, we'll talk to you here in a couple of days.
Absolutely, man. Thanks.
Derek, thoughts on the race, buddy?
Honestly, it was a very good race. I was actually really, kind of hoping that we would have went the rest of the way green, but I can't be too upset. It was a fairly good race, and I'm really happy for Curry. I was really hoping he would get a win now.
There's so many people I feel bad for tonight. I'm happy that Todd was able to win the race. I'm happy Kurt with the call and stuff. There's a lot of people I feel really bad for. Eric Borelli really pops into my mind. Skylar pops into my mind. Eric Spencer really pops into my mind. And the main one I think that pops in my mind, both, and you can look at however you want. It'll be talked about, I'm sure, between these guys. But Michael Trevarthy and Landon Lacey, that really sticks out to me. I don't think really any of them did anything wrong, but it does stick out. So, alright guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. I'm going to go play some Call of Duty. Y'all have a great night, and God bless.
Oh my gosh.
I'll talk to y'all here in a couple days. Thank you. Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. Once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day